Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Everyone checking out commodities. We're going to start on the weekly time frames and look at the dollar, miners, gold, oil, and natural gas. So the dollar here on the weekly time frame, it looks like we're consolidating and looking to form a higher low. The support the bulls need to hold is 93.81. A break of 93.81 would be a clear red flag. Due to the lack of support below that level, we would look at 93.21 and then a void of space. But because of the size of the bounce the last couple of weeks, we would be looking for the likelihood that the bulls are able to hold that level and then try and see continuation back to the recent high that we have here of 96.98. So our new resistance and lower high is now 96.16, and we're going to be watching to see, can the bulls hold this 93.81 level? If you are a gold bull, you want to see this support level break. And right now, gold finally saw some upside, and it was actually a delayed reaction to the market weakness, where the market dumped on Wednesday, and then gold bulls showed up on Thursday and into Friday. So we had a clear change of the weekly time frame where we had the high of our bounce and the bulls could not get over that 12.14 level. We've been watching this level at this point for about 6 weeks. We formed the higher low and now we have the higher high. So it's a clear shift in momentum on the weekly time frame. There's a lack of immediate resistance levels because of how quickly we dropped to the downside. And on the daily time frame, you can see all of these lower highs broke at once. So this is the day that the market dumped, and then here's gold responding one day later, and the bull miners really got some follow through on their move as well. So again, the next resistance after 12.26.19, the high of this move, we're going to be looking at 12.35.12 and then up to 12.65.82. So some nice space to the upside if the bulls can keep this daily higher low, higher high pattern going. We have an inside bar on the daily time frame with healthy consolidation on Friday. And the 4-hour chart, we can see that healthy consolidation. Ideal if the bulls can hold 12.15.74. Again, if we break that level, there is a void of space and a lack of support on the 4-hour time frame because of how significantly and how fast those bulls did run up. So that's the key support level short term as we head into Monday. Break that level and we see further daily consolidation coming, and we'll look for that daily higher low to form. So we were watching the daily equilibrium patterns on these miners, and we had our clear higher lows and lower highs. The bull break on JNUG occurred at 8.18, and we got significant follow through straight through 8.63 resistance. So now we're looking at resistance of 920, and if we get over that level, again, look at the lack of resistance. 1172 is the next level after 920 in terms of clarity. So a daily uptrend is now intact. We saw a higher low and then a bull break of the lower highs. And now when we do consolidate, anything above 702 will keep the daily higher low pattern intact. So bulls are finally comfortable with the bounce getting going after a lot of sideways trading, and NUGT as well. It was not as clear of an equilibrium because we did break bullish to a higher high here. We just got no follow through, but the daily support to maintain is 12.12. We got key resistance breaks, and we are already entering an area with a lack of resistance. So this high from back on August 28th of 1543 has broken, and there's a lack of resistance. 20.05 is the next level we're watching. And again, we look at JNUG and we have not broken that August 28th level. So NUGT is a bit more bullish than JNUG, and it showed us that a week plus ago when it already broke resistance. It just didn't get any follow through. So bull miners with some nice follow through, and we'll be watching gold and the bull miners from here. And again, we'll get further upside in these miners, and they'll start working through these resistance, or I should say these areas with a lack of resistance, if the dollar breaks this support of 93.81. That's pretty much the goal for these gold bulls in Q4 2018. See that support lost on the dollar. Oil on the weekly chart, healthy consolidation. We had a month of green in a row. We topped out with a big upper wick, and now we're seeing this pullback on the weekly time frame. Anything above 66.89 maintains higher lows for these bulls. So healthy consolidation at this point. No trend change longer term in sight, but the daily chart is forming a little lower high and lower low after breaking the support and seeing further drop. So what we need to see for the weekly higher low to be established is a change in trend on the daily. So when the daily bounce gets going, we're likely going to set a lower high compared to 75.25. And in order to change the trend, we're going to have to see a move where we bounce, set that lower high, come back, form the higher low, and then change that trend. And that will give us the weekly higher low that we're looking for to maintain that uptrend. Daily inside bar currently heading into Monday, 70.67 is support, 71.98 is resistance. If we break 71.98, that's our start to set that daily lower high that we'll be looking for in order to try and change this trend back to the bulls for the weekly time frame to remain intact with that uptrend. NGX 2018 finally topping out after a huge natural gas move. So we were highlighting natural gas due to the lack of resistance in the certain price range. And you can certainly see that once we broke over 3085, the bulls just ripped higher with significant follow through. And I missed this move. There were a lot of other trades that I was in over the past couple of weeks. So certainly kept busy, but I missed this move because we were overextended and I never found an entry that I liked due to that fact. But now that we're looking at weekly consolidation, the last weekly support is 275. So we know we're going to form a higher low on the weekly compared to that level. And again, it's the same thing I just went through on oil. In order to find the weekly higher low, we need the daily chart to change the trend back to the bulls. That being said, we have not even lost the daily trend. So technically this weekly consolidation is not even officially underway as far as I'm concerned. I'm looking at the daily higher low of 310.9 and the bulls are trying to hold that level. If we do hold it, I'm going to be watching for the potential of a daily head and shoulders pattern telling us that weekly consolidation is coming. So this coming week, if support of 310.9 holds on the original test, and then we start to bounce and set a lower high and top out here, we'll be looking at the potential of that head and shoulders pattern. And then once we lose the daily higher lows, we'll say, all right, weekly consolidation is officially underway. And it's not at this point. The weekly candlestick leads you to believe that as it's a big reversal candlestick, but the daily chart still clearly has the uptrend in its favor at this point. And again, watch for that head and shoulders this coming week. So that's where we stand on the commodities. Certainly a lot of opportunity here. There was a while where it was pretty dead in the commodity space, but that has changed over the past couple of months. And there's opportunity with a lot of volatility. So the best plays I like into this coming week, again, this natural gas bounce. If we get it, we'll look for that right shoulder and lower high. We'll see if these bull miners can get continuation after their healthy consolidation that they saw on Friday. And we'll keep an eye on the dollar because we know what the gold bulls need to really get some follow through. And that's a break of 93.81 support and weakness following through for the dollar. Appreciate you watching. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you soon.